Sport fans, I'm Michael Sikala.
I'm Brandon Wiggin,
How the hell are you?
coming to you with an impromptu show today.
Yes, we are. Well, Pilgrim, you're probably wondering why I'm talking like this and dressed like this. Well, with the plate we have for this week on the menu, we got 3 incredible games. So I figured if I'm going to walk the walk, I'm going to talk the talk. Let's start out with the appetizer.
Well, what do you think, Duke? What's going to happen here?
Don't break my character.
All right.
We
Well,
have Detroit -7, and they got the Chicago Bears coming to town.
I didn't do a ton of prep work because we just, we didn't know we were really doing this spur of the moment. Naturally, it's my division. I want the Bears. I do think 7 is pretty heavy for Detroit at home, the way their offense has been playing. Yeah, it's going to be, it's your division rival game, so are the Bears going to play tough up front? Because that's what it's going to take. In the trenches, buddy. I'm going Bears.
See, I was hoping and praying you wouldn't do that because our head-to-head's not so pretty. I'm thinking,
But you got to remember, I have to live here.
well, I'm figuring that you want yellow belly on me because you're sleeping with the producer. But I'm thinking Detroit's going to come back with their high-powered offense. Megatron's going to be damn near unstoppable. The Bears, they're going to run the ball and they'll stay in it. But it's just a matter of time until Jay Cutler shows up and does what he does. Mistake after mistake. I'm going to be taking the Lions on this 38-30 as I get that look from the Bears
Wow.
himself.
Detroit's going to give up 30, huh?
Hey, now, a little historical fact. 1934 was the first game the Detroit Lions were in. And who do you think they played?
The Bears.
The Bears. And they lost. Which scares me again because this head-to-head with you never goes my way. So chances are, congratulations, Chicago, on your Thanksgiving win.
Like I said, it's more of a wanna for me. When you crunch the numbers, it doesn't look good, but it's just a division game, and even a down team can rise up. You know what I'm saying? It's just something that happens.
Then the reason why I'm all done up is the main menu.
Hey, you look good today, by the way. Nice hat.
Thank you very much. We got the Dallas Cowboys and the Philadelphia Eagles.
Oh yeah.
Main menu. 8-3 teams. What you got for us on this?
I got you. That one's easy for me. That's the Cowboys. It's at the Palace. Cowboys have been playing well. Eagles have been playing well at home. Not so good on the road. That's where they've had their trouble. We've got, we've talked about it. We've got Butt Fumble at the helm. I believe you've got some statistic that shows it's an anniversary for him in this aspect, but I have to go Cowboys. I just can't see Butt Fumble winning in the Palace. I just can't.
When
Boys.
When I looked there all up, I seen old school versus new school. We got the ground and pound versus the new spread 'em out offense. To me, the game's going to come down to the trenches. What offensive line or what defensive line is going to give? I'm thinking the Eagles will strike early, but I think Dallas is going to commit to the run, stay with the run. And when it comes to fourth quarter, I think the ground and pound in the old school is going to show that it's still the way to go. Now,
I actually had a 38-17, by the way, Cowboys. That was my prediction. I actually did predict that one.
what I'm hoping is the game don't come down to special teams because, quite honestly, I think the Eagles got the leg
Yes,
up on that.
yeah, that's where they've had a little
But-
their lucky streak this year.
Like we were talking about earlier, this game is probably going to come down to the quarterbacks, and we all know Romo. He's been in 7 turkey games. He's 6-1. And then we have the anniversary for Mr. Dirty Sanchez, 2012, the butt fumble. I'm telling you right now, this game's going to come
yes,
down.
the
This
butt
is
fumble.
typically Romo's hurrah, because we know what December brings. A lot of bad weather and a lot of bad football. But I'm going to say right now, I'm taking Dallas 30-24. Then we go on to our midnight snack. Get out the mayonnaise and make me a sandwich. We got San Francisco and the Seattle Seahawks. What you eating here?
And I know it's at Frisco, right?
It's in San Francisco.
But-
-1.
Yeah, they're not getting their usual 3. I'm going to go Seahawks and say that pretty much sticks a fork in the 49ers. They have problems there. Internally, I believe. The game the Seahawks played last week was a very good one.
Yes.
against Arizona. Got back on track. The game that San Francisco won was the second one in a row that they barely won, and this one was really against a leaker team. We're talking about a man that after this game is being benched for his poor play, and they almost beat the 49ers, come right down to the end, you know what I'm saying? So I'm going Seattle to take down the 49ers, and you're only going to get the division winner and one out of that division. You're not going to double
Really?
up. Yes.
That's a mighty big boots there.
Yep.
Well, to me, it's when you got Jim Harbaugh and you got Pete on the other side, you're in for a fight. I look at both of these teams, and they're basically mirror images. They have young, talented quarterbacks. They play strong football in regards to the running, and they have an elite defense. I think it's going to come down to the fact that the beast will get loose. He's going to run Skittle style. And the fact that San Francisco is basically just a one-man show. Catch me if I can only do so much. Russell at the end is going to come down. He's going to make the plays he needs to. And I also am going with the Seahawks. I'm taking 24-21 to win this game, and I believe you are correct. I don't think San Francisco will make the playoffs at all this year.
There's even rumors going around Harbaugh might not be there next year. I mean, I don't know anything really about that. I just heard rumors.
So, how about those baseball? You want to talk about some
Red
of the stuff
Sox.
going on over
Red
there?
Sox spending some money here. Pablo Sandoval, the World Series champion Giants. Now Red Sox.
You gotta love.
I had to
Kung Fu
choke on
Panda.
that one.
You gotta love Kung Fu Panda.
Yeah. And then they take on Hanley Ramirez. I hope he actually uses his talent there instead of his ego this time, because the guy is really gifted, but so far everywhere he's been, it's been more of an attitude thing than actually him playing to his potential. I'm looking for my Cubs, of course, to gather some pitching.
I was just going to ask you about that.
We got the coach. Now I need a little pitching to go along with it.
I think I heard a little thing about, what's his name, Hester?
Lester?
Or Lester.
Yeah.
I thought he was coming around.
That will be interesting. Very interesting.
So do you have a sign-off for us?
Well, are we going to do another show later in the week for the Sunday?
Oh, yes.
Okay.
Yes, this
Okay.
is just
So
a
this
one
is
special
just
night.
the special Thanksgiving sound off, and I think you're going to, when you're done here, give them a little treat, the audience here.
Oh, yes.
Okay.
Let me
Well, happy Thanksgiving, everyone, by the way.
put on my second hat here, my
All
gobble,
right.
gobble, gobble.
There we go.
To all of us, to all of you, again, we want to wish everybody a warm, safe holiday. Watch the drinking and driving out there, and enjoy yourselves, enjoy your
Go
family.
Boys, go
and
Bears, go Hawks.
we love all of you out there. Thank you so much.